What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Big Monkey Marmar, back with another Genshin Impact video. As y'all see, today we got the girl, the myth, the not so legendary legend, Kokomi. I'm just playing Kokomi. I'm not even gonna lie, she looked pretty cool, but I seen her gameplay and I'm gonna tell y'all she ain't it, bro. I'm gonna say skip, just skip, please skip. Do not summon on this banner. You know, unless you really want the 4 stars, I probably still wouldn't summon either way, just because it's not guaranteed you're gonna get the one that you want. I know a lot of people are gonna want like Xingqiu, um, like Angel. I know he really wants Xingqiu. I told him, please don't summon. If he really wants to, like really wants to, go ahead. But I really wouldn't recommend summoning on this banner. Because Kokomi, I don't know. Anyways, let's get into, her details or whatever, right? That's her normals. 1, 2, 3. Feel me? Okay, looking nice, looking nice. This is, I'ma just tell y'all, this is one of the best looking characters in the game. She looks really nice. Like, no, like I'm not like even like being like a fiend or nothing, but like she actually looks really cool. Like I'm not even gonna lie, she has a really nice design. Like the blue and everything, like kind of like the whale tail type look. Like you see like on like the bottom of her dress, like the whale type tail thingy. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a charge shot. That's her E. And we'll show the burst after, because obviously I can't show the burst right here. Alright, there we go. Let's get into her details now. Oh wait, what's the cooldown? 6 seconds. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Here we see her stats. The infamous -100. It's crazy how they actually put crit rate on her. That's crazy to me. Her weapon. This is the new weapon. This is built for Kokomi. So if you want Kokomi, you probably don't need this weapon. It's just her best in slot. You know, that's just how it is, right? I don't recommend summoning on the weapon banner. I actually kind of would rather summon on the weapon banner than Kokomi's banner, simply because Primordial Jade Cutter is on there. Is it Primordial? Jade Cutter, right? That's on the banner. That sword is like one of the most broken weapons inside the entire game. If you get that and you have a Bennett, you win the entire game pretty much. So this is Refinement 1, base attack 532. I don't know stats. I don't know if that's good or not. HP 45.3%. That's a lot. That's actually really good. So this is like a Staphyloma catalyst. Healing bonus increased by 10%. Normal attack damage is increased by 1% of max HP of the character equipping this weapon. Uh, okay, so the more HP you have, the more normal attack damage you do. Um, for 12 seconds after using an elemental burst, normal attacks that hit opponents will restore zero point 0.6 energy. Energy can be restored this way once every 1 second. Alright, so this goes perfectly with Kokomi's kit. The normal attack damage, Kokomi heals on her normals. I'm pretty sure she heals on her normals. So you're gonna have to do a lot of normals. That attack raise is gonna be really beneficial, especially if you have a lot of HP, which you're likely gonna have if you're using Kokomi. Cause let's be honest, since you don't have to farm for crit rate or crit damage, it's gonna be really easy to actually get artifacts. That is one really good thing about Kokomi. That's like one really good thing about her. That it's very easy to farm artifacts for her because HP rolls are already very common. So that's actually really good. That's really good. And the energy part, more energy is always better. You know, that's what makes Ball so good. She brings pretty much negates all energy costs in the entire game. Ball is crazy just for that energy restore reason. If you pair this character up with Ball with this weapon, you're always gonna have her burst up, no matter what. I guarantee it. They're running on 4-piece Heart of Depth. Um, I've seen a couple like builds on this. I don't know if this is her best. She has 21% crit rate and 41.9% crit damage. Again, you don't need that. You actually don't need either of these because she's not critting either way. You're likely never going to have a 100% crit rate. If you do, you got really lucky on your artifact rolls. But if you're farming it for Kokomi, you got really unlucky because you almost never want to. You're never going to want to crit with this character. I mean, it's nice if you do, but I guarantee it's most likely not going to happen. If you actually have a lot of crit with her, you're probably going to have, what, like 10% at most. It's very difficult to get over 100% crit rate. Um, C1, while y'all could pause to read if you want. I'm not going to read this out loud because it's a lot. Uh, so yeah, pause to read. Swimming field steal 30% of her max HP is hydro damage than normal attack damage. Okay. So the more HP you have, the more damage this does at C1. And it's not considered normal attack damage, which I really don't like. Why is it not normal attack damage? If that was normal attack damage, this weapon would be so much better with her. I mean, so, like, that would be a huge buff. I'm telling you, like, Kokomi needs a huge buff. Like, I'm not the type of, like, I'm not like a number, like, nerd or whatever. I don't really care about huge numbers. It's obviously nice to see them, but just Kokomi doesn't do that much, especially for a character you're gonna want to do normal attacks with. So, her E not counting as normal attack damage really is just a huge detriment to the character because again, the more HP you have with this weapon, the more damage you do. And that also goes for her passive, I'm pretty sure. I haven't read her passive, but from what I've heard, she does more damage scaling off of her HP. So I really wish that was counted. Again, pause to read. Following healing bonuses in regard 4.5% of Kokomi. Okay, let's. Karage's up. Okay. Okay, that's her. That's her burst. Normal and charge attacks 0.6 of Kokomi's max HP. He gains the following healing bonuses in regard to characters with 50% or less HP. Okay. So, if you have a character under 50% HP, she gets a healing bonus, which is really good. So you gotta throw these down, you get extra healing. That's really good. It's actually very good for a character. That's just talent levels. While done is Naride's Ascension. Which one's Naride's Ascension? Okay, that's her burst. Attack speed. And normal attacks hit opponent will store 0.8% energy for this effect and occur once every 0.2 seconds. Normal attack speed. That's good. I wish that it would raise attack speed for the whole game. The whole game. For the entire team. I feel like that would be a lot better. Kind of like Jean. Like how like Jean's C2. What she does is like she kind of adds the like Animo resonance with her C2. She like raises normal attack speed and like movement speed by like what, like 10%, I'm pretty sure. If Kokomi did that, that would make her really good. I wish that they made her like just a complete unit as like a team supporter. I wish she was like the best support in the game that I wish that she would put the attack speed as a whole team thing, and I wish she would restore point energy for the entire team, not just herself. Even if it was just like she gave herself point 0.8, but she gave the rest of the team point 0.4 or anything other than point 0.8, it would have been cool. It still would have been good, right? Because she's still supplying the team with energy, and this can occur once every point 0.2 seconds. So pretty much every time you're gonna throw out a normal, that's gonna proc. Again, just talent levels. While done is, alright, descent, 40% hydro damage bonus for 4 seconds. Oh, heal any party member 80%. Okay. Okay, so when you use your burst, she gains 40% hydro damage bonus for 4 seconds when her normal and charge attacks heal or would heal any party member with 80% or more HP. Okay. Her C6 will make her do a little bit more damage. Actually, not even a little bit, a lot, a bit more. 40% is a lot. That's like, that's pretty much an entire artifact right there. That's like a hydro damage cup right there, which is really good. So I'm gonna say her C6, crazy. You might look at 80% and be like, oh, that's crazy. You have to remember when she heals the entire team. So if you have a character like Kokomi, you're gonna have more than 80% health. Guaranteed. I guarantee you they're gonna have more than 80%. Unless you're just completely incompetent and just don't know how to iframe or dodge, you're gonna be above 80%. Guaranteed. Let's get into her talents. Alright, 3 hits, you know, AoE, whatever. We already saw it. That's her scaling. Pause to read. Y'all tell me if the scaling is good. I don't look at scaling. So y'all tell me if it's good in the comments. She summons like an octopus we already seen. Deals hydro damage to surrounding opponents and heal nearby active characters at fixed intervals. This healing is based on Kokomi's max HP. Okay. So I assume that those intervals are when it hits the opponents. When it like shoots out like that water pulse. I assume that's when it's healing. It's alright. I wish it would deal like healing to the entire team and not just the active character. Because then she would have been really broken. And I really wish she was really broken. Like, who's gonna complain about a broken character? Uh, normal attack, charge attack, increase based on her max HP. Okay. So when you use this, it kind of buffs up her damage. When her normal and charge attacks hit opponents, claiming restore HP for all nearby party members. The amount restored is based on her max HP. Okay. Really good, really good. I'm liking this so far. Increases Kokomi's and allows her to move on the water's surface. Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. She can't just walk on water? She has to use her burst to do that? Oh, that really takes a... Why would they make it so you need to use your burst to walk on water? Honestly, ask yourself, how many times are you gonna need to walk on water? I get that it could save you some, like, some stamina if you're swimming, like, a long distance, but there are boats. You don't need to swim that long. I guess unless you're going to, like, the geo hypostasis, like, you could just go around, though, and it's actually quicker if you go around. So I don't know. I don't know why they need to make it, like, use your burst. Leaves the field. This goes away when you leave the field. Wow. Okay, that's her scaling. Energy cost is 70. You might look at that and be like, that's a kind of a little bit high. But, the amount of energy that she restores, she's gonna get it back. She's gonna get it back real quick. I'm gonna tell you that. So does she heal on this? No, she doesn't. To heal on her normal, she needs to use this. She needs to use her burst. But this heals. And it's only the active character. She's literally just 5-star Barbara. There's literally no difference. Will be refreshed. Okay, so if this is thrown down, and then you use your burst, the cooldown for this is gonna be refreshed. Like it's just gonna be like the cooldown is gonna be released. Okay, that's good. I like that. I like that. It's nice to get her R2 a lot quicker, just so you can have it on the field at all times, pretty much. Created by Narad's Ascension. Normal and charge attack damage bonus gains based on her max HP received a further increase based on 15% of her healing bonus. Okay, that was a bit confusing, but what I understand from that is if you get this passive, right? When you use your burst and you get the attack buff from her burst, the buff is gonna raise by 15%. So what's the um based on her max HP? So if you have a lot of HP and you use this and this passive is active, 15% of that. Oh, it's of her healing bonus. Okay. So what I'm thinking is like maybe like 2-piece maidens. Would I say 2-piece maidens and 2-piece Millilith is gonna be good on her? I say that's actually pretty good. Cause with this passive, you're gonna want healing bonus. What's her healing bonus right now? 70%. So you're getting about what? 15, 30, what, 45, 60, about 60%. You're getting about 60% increased like damage on her normals with this. With just 70 healing bonus. So yeah, that's actually really good. An extra 70% attack to her normals. It's pretty good. But you know, if this was counted as a normal attack, then that'd be even better, but I guess they didn't want to make her broken. That would have been too bad, I guess. I don't know. Consumption for your own party members by 20%. Okay. I like that. Nice little neat ability. I guess I can come in handy sometimes. 25% healing bonus, but a 100% decrease in crit rate. Okay. So they added this for this. Now I know why they did that. But that whole 100% decrease in crit rate thing is completely unnecessary. I guess they didn't want her to be too like damaged, like a damage dealer or something. I don't know. That's her birthday, whatever. 222. Okay. Angel number, whatever it's called. Watatsumi, obvious. Dracania Somnolenta. I don't think I pronounced that right. Okay. She seems pretty straightforward to play. You already know I'm not gonna switch out. I'm not gonna do none of that. See her damage. Her damage is pretty bad. I want to take some damage. Oh, that actually does alright damage. I'm not even gonna lie. Can you hit me? Please? Oh my gosh, you're taking way too long. Yeah, okay, you come here. God, this is taking forever. Okay, that's enough. Okay, no, she doesn't heal on that. But I know she heals on this. But I have to be active. See how much she heals. Whoa, that's a lot. I thought... Oh, it only stays in one spot. So you really gotta have like crowd control with her. I mean, she's getting her ult pretty quick. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good attack buff. 6k a hit. Okay. Not bad. I mean, she's not horrible. I would definitely say that, like, there's way better healers than her. So, I mean, y'all can see the banner if you want. Here's her banner. Here's the weapon banner. Obviously, standard banners there. I'll do one summon just for y'all. Doubt I'm gonna get anything. Yep. But yeah, I mean, easy skip. I would not summon for her at all. Please don't. You don't need her. You know, the 4 stars, honestly, they're probably better than Kokomi. Uh, Rosaria is crazy. She's heavily underrated. She could put out insane amounts of damage, and she buffs the team at C6, I'm pretty sure. Beto, we all know how good Beto is. Her counter does insane damage. Her burst does insane damage. She's like the main unit in Taser comp. Beto is insane. Only downside to Beto, she doesn't work with ball. Um, so if you want to use Beto and ball, it kind of just doesn't work. Xingqiu, we all know how good Xingqiu is. You know, just use his E, get your ult in one hit, use your ult, massive amounts of damage, beat the entire game. That's pretty much Xingqiu in a nutshell. But Kokomi, she does alright damage, not too crazy. I'm gonna say not too crazy because that's her best in slot. She's only doing 6k after all those damage buffs. Um, so yeah, I mean, if you really, really need to summon, go ahead. But I really wouldn't say so. If you have a Bennett, if you have a Jean, if you have a Diona, you really don't need Kokomi at all. So yeah, like, subscribe, love y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.